fastest painter this side of Missis-sippi, or your first art show today. Today I gave myself 20 minutes to paint something, and I am not happy with what I have created. I'm pretty sure if you do a 20-minute speed painting session, you are not going to be too happy either. However, speed painting is important, especially when using semi-transparent reference images over the entire canvas. We are given access to each and every detail there is. We are artistic royalty gushing with perfection. But sometimes, for the sake of study and glory, and the sake of comprehension and greatness, we have to let the paint do the painting. That is what impressionism is about. Capturing in some kind of glorious desperation all the most important details and then setting the brush down, almost. I've learned that ears are not too important, that nose does not need to be perfect, that lips do need extra work, and of course, eyes are the most important feature. But I have also learned that both hyperrealism and impressionism, or modern impressionism, are perfectly valid ways of creating a painting. Both create a work of art. I still believe that portraits of real individuals need to be hyper-realistic. I just don't want people to be surprised by the girth of brush strokes. I want them to be surprised with a perfect stylized likeness like no photo could ever capture. But I am certain that if Impressionism was denied to us somehow, if we lived in a universe where it is looked down upon with a frown, or downright illegal, we wouldn't be able to sleep at night. We'd be hard at work breaking the rules and loving all the impressionist works that we create. The first time I saw an impressionist painting, I said to myself, I am looking at just a color map of an unfinished painting. At the first impression, it was a paint sketch, carefully marking where all the colors and shapes go. But that the world considered it a complete work simply meant to me that the step one to creating a painting is an art form in itself. Even though I am unhappy with today's creation, I know deep down that for all its flaws, it is complete. For all their flaws, artistically speaking, can we allow ourselves to create a series of 9 impressionist works and call it done? Yes, but you won't be able to appreciate it completely until you do it in a single sitting, in a single afternoon. Carefully prepare 9 photo references first. Perhaps from Unsplash or Reddit Gets Drawn, but you should really take your own photos. That's absolutely the best way to do it. And it will probably take a lot longer than 3 hours. I would like to say a bit over 3 hours, as it is 3 paintings per hour technically. But there are always details that we miss in haste. It takes little to add a detail, but they make an enormous difference for the artwork. So it is good to go back and add stuff in. And then put them on a memory stick and run like the wind to get them printed out and immediately put them up on a wall in a coffee shop. You might want to ask for permission first. But hey, if nobody is looking, who's gonna say, "Why are you putting those up on my wall?" A nearby supermarket may offer 8 by 11 prints on standard photo paper for just about $3. And the dollar store could get you some nice frames for just about $1. Though you may want to visit the dollar store first to get some really good ones and then print out photos to match the size. It's easier to find the frames first than to look for them later. You will need to sign your works to make it all official and price the series at $1,000, but let people try to haggle you. Take some photos for your portfolio and finally get some rest, as all that will make for a pretty colorful day.